What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Half Price Concessions Podcast weekly update for Monday, May the 17th, 2021. In this episode, we'll highlight races happening in the state of North Carolina on both dirt and asphalt tracks for the weekend of Friday, May the 21st and Saturday, May the 22nd. Do us a quick favor, hit the share button if you like what you hear. Tell a friend about this program. We try to put this out every week. We're going to try to put this out every week to tell you what classes are racing at what racetracks so that you can get out and support local racing and you can know what's going on at these racetracks. So let's get into it. Friday night asphalt racing in North Carolina. Ace Speedway in Altamaha has late models. It's the late model dual short track showdown with Tri-County Speedway. They have twin late models on the program, plus modifieds, champ karts, ace mods, and for the kids bike races, and a kids night inflatable obstacle course. For more info, visit acespeedway.net. Wake County Speedway in Raleigh has twins for late models, plus mini stocks, legends, and East Coast flathead Fords. You can visit wcspeedway.com for more information on them. Saturday asphalt racing in the state of North Carolina. Bowman Gray Stadium has open practice on Saturday, May the 22nd for all divisions. It is closed grandstand, so your fans can't get in and watch from there. Their season opener will be June the 5th. Visit bowmangrayracing.com for more information. Caraway Speedway down in Sophia has the Solid Rock Carriers Cars Tour late models on Saturday for the David Lightning Saunders Memorial, plus mini stocks, challengers, and 602 modifieds. If you can't be there in person, you can stream that race on carstour.tv. You can also visit carawayspeedway.com for more info. Hickory Speedway up in Newton, North Carolina has late model twin 40s plus limited street stocks 4 cylinders. You can stream that race on hickorymotorspeedway.tv if you can't be there in person. Visit hickorymotorspeedway.com for more track information. Orange County Speedway in Rougemont has Military Appreciation Night this Saturday. All active military and veterans get in for $5 admission with your ID. They have late models, chargers, mini stocks, front-wheel drives, and vintage sportsmen on the schedule. If you cannot be there in person, they have an audio broadcast of the race on WKRX 96.7 FM radio. It is also available online at radioroxborough.com. Their pre-race show starts at 6:30. The broadcast is at 7. More track information is available at ocstrack.net. Tri-County Speedway in Granite Falls has twin features for late models plus limiteds and street stocks. You can visit tcmsracing.weebly.com for more info. Southern National Motorsports Park in Lucama is off until June the 12th when the ARCA Series comes to town. Visit snmpark.com for more information on them. Carteret County Speedway in Swansboro is off until May the 30th. Visit carteretspeedway.com for more information on them. And Coastal Plains Raceway in Jacksonville is off this weekend. They will be back May the 29th. Their website is coastalplainsraceway.com. Dirt racing on Friday night in North Carolina. Carolina Speedway in Gastonia hosts the Shrine Race, which features the Carolina Clash Super Late Models plus weekly divisions racing. Visit carolinaspeedway.net for more track information. Dixieland Speedway in Elizabeth City has weekly racing featuring late models, sportsmen, super streets, super fours, and stock fours. Their website is dixielandspeedway.net. Tri-County Speedway in Brasstown is off this week. They will be back Thursday, May the 27th. Their website is tricountyracetrack.net. Saturday racing in North Carolina on the dirt. 311 Speedway just outside of Madison has Steel Block Bandits late models going for $5,000 to win this Saturday. You can visit 311 Speedway on Facebook at Racer311. County Line Raceway in Elm City, North Carolina has $1,000 to win for Super Stock 4s, plus weekly late models, Pure Stock V8s, 4 cylinders, and more. Visit CountyLineRacewayNC.com. Friendship Motor Speedway in Elkin has their weekly 604 late models, 602 modifieds, Renegades, Pro 4s, and front-wheel drives. Visit friendshipspeedway.net for more information on them. Halifax County Motor Speedway in Littleton had nothing listed on the schedule for May the 22nd. They look like they're off until June the 12th. Visit halifaxcountymotorspeedway.com for more information on them. And Fayetteville Motor Speedway down in Fayetteville has the SCDRA Compacts plus UMP modifieds, weekly late models, and 602 modifieds. You can find more information on FayettevilleMotorspeedway.com. Back in a moment with more. You're listening to the Half Price Concessions Podcast Weekly Update.
When you're eating breakfast, you don't think twice about hitting an electric line in your cereal. If you're looking through your dresser, does damaging a fiber optic line cross your mind? Of course not, because those utilities are buried underground. So don't think twice about calling 811 before digging. 811 is a free service, takes as little as 5 minutes, protects you and your neighborhood, and it's the law. So call or click 811 today. This safety message brought to you by North Carolina 811.
This episode of the Half Price Concessions podcast is brought to you with support from Performance Center Racing Warehouse. In addition to being the home of the PRW chassis, Performance Center offers in-house setups and consulting, plus suspension and chassis pull-down analysis, along with their fabrication shop that can re-clip your race car with the fastest turnaround in the industry. Give Roger Johnson and the Performance Center team the chance to earn your racing business by calling them today at 704-838-1400 or visit them online at performancecenter.com. That's performancenter.com. Welcome back to the Half Price Concessions Podcast weekly update for Monday, May the 17th, 2021, telling you what's coming up for the weekend of Friday, May the 21st and Saturday, May the 22nd. Now, let's take a look at our touring series based out of the state of North Carolina, tell you who's racing where. The Solid Rock Carriers Cars Tour late models will be in action Saturday, May the 22nd at Caraway Speedway in Sophia for the David Lightning Saunders Memorial 125. And I believe that is the tour's first ever time going to Caraway Speedway. If you can't be there in person, you can watch the race online at carstour.tv. Visit carsracingtour.com for more information on the tour. Solid Rock Carriers Cars Tour Super Late models are off. They will not be back until July the 3rd when they go to Jennerstown in Pennsylvania. Their website is the same. The Carolina Pro Late models and Carolina Crate Modifieds are off this week. They will be back May the 29th when they go to Hickory Motor Speedway. You can visit carolinalatemodels.com for more information on that tour. The Smart Modified Tour is off. They will not be back until July 3rd when they race at Caraway Speedway. You can visit southernmodified.com for more information on the Smart Modifieds. The Southeast Super Trucks on Saturday, May the 22nd, will head up to Lonesome Pine Raceway in Coburn, Virginia, bringing the trucks, the limited late models, the legends, the bandoleros, and the vintage cars. If you cannot be there in person, you can stream that race on SEST.TV. For more information on the tours, you can visit southeastsupertrucks.com for more info. Dirt Touring Series based out of North Carolina. Carolina Clash Super Late models will be at Carolina Speedway on Friday night for the Shrine Race. It's a 4,000 to win main event for the Carolina Clash Super Late models. Visit carolinaclash.com for more info on their tour. The Fuel Late models, the I-95 series, is off until May the 29th when they'll go to Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Visit fuelracingseries.com for more info. The Southeast Dirt Modified series is off this weekend as well. They will be back June the 12th at County Line Raceway. Visit sedirtmodseries.com for more information on them. The Steel Block Bandits Late Model Series will be at 311 Motor Speedway on Saturday, just outside of Madison, for a 5,000 to win, 500 to start feature for the Steel Block Late Models. You can visit banditsdirt.com for more info on that tour. And the Blue Ridge Outlaw Late Models Saturday night will be at Cherokee Speedway in Gaffney, South Carolina for the Robbie Weaver Memorial Race. It's a bonus race paying double points. Visit blueridgeolm.com for more info on that tour. Your out-of-state recommendation for this weekend on Saturday, Asphalt Racing. I'm recommending if you want to make the trip down to Florence Motor Speedway in Timminsville, South Carolina. It's a really cool racetrack to go see. They are having Local Business Appreciation Night this Saturday, featuring racing for late models, super trucks, vintage cars, and Allison Legacy Series cars. If you can't be there in person, you can stream that race by going to fmspeedway.tv. So that's one way you can watch if you can't be there in person. If you want more information on the track, go to fmspeedway.com for more information. Florence Motor Speedway, super cool asphalt track, pretty unique looking layout, but really good place to go see a race. Your dirt recommendation for this weekend, Friday night, I'll send you to Ararat Thunder Raceway up in Ararat, Virginia for 604 and 602 late models plus 602 modifieds, and they're having kids foot races. You can visit AraratThunder.com for more information. Ararat's a pretty cool little track. It's a tiny little dirt track. It's not a big half mile or anything like that, but it's a cool little track. If you can make it for a Friday night, it's a pretty good way to get a scratch for the itch as far as dirt racing goes. That's it for segment 2. Back with more on the other side of this break. You're listening to the Half Price Concessions Podcast Weekly Update.
Hey podcast listeners, I'm Keith Montgomery of Montgomery Performance Consulting, and I want to help speed up your racing program. Whether you're racing dirt, asphalt, or road course, put my years of experience to work for you. Our pull-down services will help find where you're giving up speed so you can unload faster and run up front. We also offer trackside consulting and data testing to help you find speed and balance. And with our central location in Burlington, North Carolina, you can come to us for discounted rates on pull-down sessions. Call me today at 336-382-1835. Like us on Facebook at Montgomery Performance Consulting, and let us help your racing program today.
The Half Price Concessions podcast is brought to you in part by our friends at Accelerated Graphics. Whether you need a wrap for your race car, signs for your business, banners for your special occasion, decals, apparel, or anything else, you need to call Jason Turner at Accelerated Graphics. Call him at 336-266-5653. Visit him online at www.worth2tenths.com. You can also find him on Facebook by searching for Accelerated Graphics. Anything you need to give your racing career, your personal business, or anything you need a nice, clean, professional, exciting look, call Accelerated Graphics today. Back with our third and final segment on the Half Price Concessions Podcast Weekly Update for Monday, May the 17th, 2021. This week's YouTube recommendation, I'm sending you over to the Bright Sun Films YouTube channel. They do a series called Abandoned. They do a few different series actually on that channel, but one of the series on that channel is called Abandoned, where they go in these, they look at abandoned shopping malls, abandoned, all kinds of different places. And they actually did an episode on the abandoned Nazareth Speedway up in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, that used to host races for the NASCAR Busch Series, also a kart and IRL race there. And it's a pretty cool thing. It kind of lays out how the track got started, how it got expanded, and unfortunately what led to its demise and what the property looks like now. So it's pretty cool. Make sure you check out the episode notes below. I will have a link to that video in the episode notes. That is the Abandoned series on the Bright Sun Films YouTube channel featuring Nazareth Speedway. Your weekend pay-per-view recommendation for Saturday, if you're stuck at the TV or you just want to keep an eye on it, Flow Racing has the Mountaineer Nationals from West Virginia Motor Speedway in Mineral Wells, West Virginia. It is featuring a $10,000 to win race for 410 sprint cars plus UMP modifieds. Airtime is 6:30 p.m. over on Flow Racing, which is available on Roku devices as well as having a Flow Racing app on your smartphone. West Virginia Motor Speedway is definitely the biggest dirt track I've ever seen, not counting the Moody Mile up at the New York State Fairgrounds that recently got torn down. But West Virginia Motor Speedway, super awesome looking racetrack. Want to get there to go visit that in person, but for now, it's pretty cool to watch it. You can see it on Flow Racing this Saturday with the Mountaineer Nationals. Your scripture for this week comes from the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verses 6 and 7. It says, "Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near," referring to God. "Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return to the Lord, and he will have mercy on him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon." And that first verse really sticks out to me. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. So it's a good reminder that if you need to reach out and you need to talk to God, you need to say a prayer, you need to confess sin, you need to ask for forgiveness, seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. It's not a guarantee you're going to be able to wake up tomorrow and do that. So go ahead and get it done now. Say that prayer now. Get in touch with God now. Get in Scripture now. Don't play the waiting game when it comes to God and matters that are way more important than anything mentioned on this podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Whatever race you are planning to go to this weekend, make sure you are staying tuned to the track's Facebook page, Twitter page, their social media for news and updates as we put this out, hoping that weather is perfect for the weekend, but sometimes weather comes into factor and whatnot. So make sure you're staying tuned to these racetracks' Facebook pages, their Twitter pages, their social media for any updates as far as weather cancellations or postponements are concerned. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe to the Half Price Concessions podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher, TuneIn, Google Podcast, or wherever you are listening to this episode on. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave us a rating and a review, preferably 5 stars, but if you want to leave a more honest review and you don't like what you're hearing, hey, we appreciate constructive criticism here. Special thanks to our partners at North Carolina 811, Performance Center Racing Warehouse, Montgomery Performance Consulting, and Accelerated Graphics for all their support. Any commercial you hear aired during these episodes, make sure, if you can, please give these folks the opportunity to earn your business. If we have missed something or you just want to reach out, you can email the show directly at halfpriceconcessionspodcast@gmail.com. You can like us on Facebook by searching for the Half Price Concessions Podcast. You can shoot us a comment or a message on there as well. If you like what you hear, make sure you share this podcast, please, on your social media, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. It would really help us out a ton as we're just trying to get the word out about what's going on as far as local racing in the state of North Carolina. That's all we're trying to do. It's not some kind of money racket or anything like that. All we want to do is try to promote the sport and try to tell you what's racing where, so you as a fan or you as a driver maybe, or you as a crew member, you can look and see, all right, this is what's racing where. This is where I'm going to travel. This is what I'm going to go check out. Maybe it inspires you to go check out a new racetrack you've never been to. That's all we want to do. We just want to promote short track local racing and get the word out about what's going on. So share what track you're at this weekend on social media. Bring a friend if you can, and keep enjoying the sport that we all love and enjoy like that's none other. So thanks for listening to us. Have a good weekend of racing. I will actually, Friday night, I'll be traveling to Coburn because I'm announcing for the Southeast Super Trucks up at Lonesome Pine Raceway on Saturday. So Friday will be a travel day for me. I'll be watching some stuff on pay-per-view. Saturday, I'll be announcing on SEST.TV, or if you join us in person at Lonesome Pine Raceway. Thank you for listening. My name is Tyler Williams, and I hope that you have a great day.